There we go. Hello, and welcome to Assassin's Creed 3. This is Quiet Dignity and Grace. Like, hate, share, scribe, comment if you need to. Links for things and where to keep the linky stuff. Patreon, PayPal, notification bell because of reasons. I thank you for watching. I do thank you for your time. Let's rock.
What is it?
I was just thinking.
Aye?
We have to load these all up, take them to Big Dave, and then we have to unload them.
That's right.
After all that, it'll be long past time to eat.
Best hurry then.
Right. And another one.
What now?
I'm thirsty.
Well,
he held so dear. I met him once, that captain. He was 7 feet tall if he was an inch. I tell ya, legs like tree trunks and a smithy's arms. Almost broke my hand shaking it'll know. I could feel it then when I met him. No weapon made by man could harm him.
Quit the town. Come, dear Amanda, quit the town. Come, dear Amanda, quit the town, and through the rural hamlet fly. Behold, the wintry storms are gone. Behold, the wintry storms are gone. Behold, the wintry storms are gone. And gentle raging. Go away!
Said go away, boy! Do you not speak the King's English? Oh, I didn't see you there, old man. I'd have set my home in order if I'd known you'd be calling.
The boy's name is Connor. He's here to restore the property.
Restore? Restore? Pardon my manners. She's still the fastest in the Atlantic. Sure, she needs some attention. Minor things mostly, but with a little affection, she'll fly again.
Who is she?
Who is she? Why, the Aquila boy, the ghost of the North Seas.
The boat.
A boat? She's a ship boy, and make no mistake about it. I thought you brought him here to restore order. I reckon he's the greenest thing on the frontier.
Connor, meet me back at the manor when you've finished here.
You said it requires repairs. You able?
She does need work. A ship is a she, boy. And yes, I can refit her, but I'm lacking in the proper supplies. Some quality timber would help me get started.
I can see to that. How long before she is able to sail again?
Just get me the lumber, boy. I'll raise a crew.
there you are. I've something to show you. Come, take a look.
What is it?
A ledger. It lets us manage the homestead's dealings.
And these?
That was years ago. Before the slow fever, before the Templars, before everything collapsed. But that's all in the past. Better we focus on what's in front of us. Take up the ledger, and I'll teach you how it all works.
Time passed quickly after that. My days a blur of study, training, and work. What little free time Achilles allowed me was spent learning about the Templars, about Charles Lee and my father. I longed to confront them, to put an end to their schemes, to ensure my people would remain untroubled and free. But I knew it was too soon, that to approach them now would see me killed. All my work would be for nothing. Patience, restraint. These proved the most difficult subjects for me. But in time I mastered them as well. Days became months, months became years. And as my skills and knowledge grew, so too did I.
You must be Connor. We've been raring to finally meet you. My name's Catherine, and this is Diana. We're the wives of those two blockheads who cut trees.
Nice to meet you. We've heard so much of you from the boys. Glad to finally put a face to the name.
The pleasure is mine.
We were just discussing how nice this bit of territory is, on a river with nobody upstream. I won't lie, Godfrey's letter had me a little worried, but now that we're here and settled, I must say I'm rather happy.
They had us on this plot north of Champlain that was a tangle of rock and bramble. Ugh, horrible place. It's a real treat to be able to walk up the hill and take in the ocean.
Your husbands must keep you busy.
Nothing we can't handle, Connor. The boys think they run the show, but the real bosses are right in front of you.
I do not doubt it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I think so. Didn't do much to me aside from a good scare. Blackguards.
What did they want with you?
My purse, which was meager, and they decided to punish me for their trouble. Silly, really. My tools and equipment were worth a king's share to the right man. In any case, I had best get on my way. It's a long walk to the nearest inn. I thank you again for your kindness.
Have you no home?
Oh, well, I was a proud resident of Boston until recently, but I'm not a supporter of His Majesty, and, well, I was forced out of my woodshop and home by loyalists.
There are plenty around here who could use the services of a skilled craftsman if you were looking for somewhere to settle.
Is that right? I may look into that.
house party is a bronze, I guess. So how do I do? Just, all I can do is fast walk. Look for some kind of a glowy bit thing. The hell am I? Of course. Of course you were. Just off camera. Duck in the bushes. That pesky bridge.
What? You're joking.
I did what? I was supposed to do what? Okay, where were they? Frontier, frontier. What the what the fuck? Gee, thanks for telling me. You need to leave this map and go do a thing. You said it was 6 months later, right after I dicked with the fucking... I put in my order, 6 months later, it's supposed to be here at 10 o'clock. Yet all the soldiers have walkie-talkies and radar. I'm supposed to... Well, how the fuck do I fix that? Where the fuck is order lumber? Don't touch the water yet, man. Where in the hell is it? It's not in the homesteading. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking wonderful. Great. Perfect. Is it in the log? I see it keeps showing me some sort of a book. Open the fucking book. How about orders I fucking placed? Nope, they're not in there. Defend convoy. Well, where the fuck? What the fuck? So now I have to go back and spend another 30 fucking dollars ordering more goddamn lumber. Maybe then it'll tell me how the fuck I'm supposed to goddamn defend it. Because the next thing I know, there's a fucking cutscene. 6 months later, ship's fucking built, but I have to fucking protect the supply. How? How does that fucking work? It took them 6 fucking months to put it in a wagon? Bullshit. You ain't gonna stay in business fucking long. Pulling shit like that. Get the fuck down. Open the damn door. Now waste more fucking money. Where's this pissant ledger? You want to play a fucking game. Piece of shit. Go. Trading. Go. R1. Trade. Craft. No, not crafting. Fine. I can't craft it. Yeah, I can make a barrel. How about back? You know, back, that I'm pressing back. I can hear it. I can feel it under my thumb. I'm pressing back. Oh, gee. Okay, steal $25 off of me. No, that's cool. I'm supposed to make 2? Steal $50 off of me. Why, thank you. Force it right out of my fucking pocket. Stockpile. Stockpile? I don't have a stockpile. No, we're not going through that bullshit again. I have to protect the fucking cabbie. Fuck you. Invent the fucking 12-gauge shotgun. Talk to Ben. Maybe he can whip something up for you. Fucking bullshit. Oh, I know I failed. Will you fucking stop reminding me? I know I'm a fucking failure. Don't need to hear it from you too. How do you get rid of that? How do you fix it? You don't. It just constantly tells you you're a fuck up. Thanks, game. Can I whistle for my horse? That looks grabbable. That doesn't. That looks grabbable. Scale that shit. Up. The other up. No, not dive. Up. The opposite of dive. And the past tense of dive is dove, not dived it into the water. He dived into the water. No. Pay attention, YouTube. Whatever. Hey, stop calling me a nope, I'm still a failure. Perfect. Place the order. 6 month passes. They fixed the goddamn thing, but it's my ass because how did they not make a 3 shipments in 6 months? How fucking hard is that? It's not like you can't find a fucking oak tree around here. Okay, that's probably southern yellow pine, but yeah, and they haven't started feasting on redwoods yet, so nope, so I'm still a failure. Fantastic. Thanks, game.
Come aboard and feast your eyes, boy. No, not the left foot. Never the left foot. Horrible look. Step with your right foot first.
She is solid?
Aye. Weatherly and sleek. She'll fetch 12 knots in a stiff gale. Ne'er a ship from here to Singapore can outrun her on her best day. What do you say we take her out? Show you what she can do firsthand.
Where would we go?
As it happens, she still needs guns and the officers to command them. We'll launch straight away. Don't worry, lad. I'll make sure you sprout good sea legs. Haul in the mainsail! Get up the rigging! Hand over fist! Come on, men! Let's get her out where she needs to be!
I have my own lumberjacks
No time like the
on
present.
property. Why did I have to buy shit from Boston?
Take the helm.
Fucking ridiculous.
Double time, boy. It's time you learned.
Yeah.
Come on, she won't bite. You're connected to her now. Listen and feel. She's idle. If you call for half sail, the men will hop to it and she'll pick up.
Half sail!
Ha! Your killer flies again! Do you feel it, lad? Set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll find our guns and officers there. She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. and the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like. Try her at full sail. Wind looks to be shifting. Stay alert, Connor. Gusty winds can be difficult to manage.
Let me see. Look at the sails so I know how to react with the frickin' rudder. I got one little flag blowing over there and I can't tell forward aft. Now it's pointing at me.
Take us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hull. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then. No sail, haul in everything.
Let him get out of that straight, so don't slam into him.
Mind those other vessels. Hold your tack to keep your right of way.
Bitch. Okay. Off those rocks. Thank you, camera. Why is this playing music? Should not be playing music. Not take any damage before you get there.
We're close.
Dark up. There's the dock. Do we gotta squeeze in or what? You gonna give me a spyglass?
Drop anchor.
What?
We'll go ashore, buy our guns, and find our officers.
Yay? I guess, I think, maybe. Now I learned rowboat? What? Nope.
Oh, hello, Miss Mandy. You're looking every bit as ravishing as I remember.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to pay me compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you, too.
Robert Faulkner. Where the hell you been?
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
No. Between contracts at the moment.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
We'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
Good show. The Aquila is a fine vessel. We're fitting all the guns as we speak.
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
I don't much care for your tone.
Hey, you don't want to be doing that, Biddle.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing. It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Whoa, 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 not in here, gentlemen. Better still, not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
Let's go, boys. Our guns ought to be ready. Come on. What the bloody hell was that about?
The older man is a Templar. Who was he with?
A Templar? The young buck was Nicholas Biddle. Nobody. Sails before the mast. Midshipman for the crown.
Are the guns ready?
Aye, but we won't jump in over our heads. We'll find a suitable target and show you how they work. We've fitted her with a modest amount of guns to start, but rest assured there's ample room to add more should you feel the need.
Looks like a British frigate with half seas over. Should do nicely for a spotted target practice. Bring around broadside, and when all guns are on target, call fire.
Round shot for a start.
Well done, boy! Now, aim all guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible.
I guess I'm aiming.
Give us the order, and we'll focus on our bow.
Oh, okay, you do that. Auto setting. No reins on the horses either.
Some old powder in there.
Good. Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky.
Not bad for a spud, Captain.
You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah, getting a taste for the open sea, are we? We'll make a jack tar out of you yet. Now we should be getting back. The old man is like to have my hide for keeping you out so long.
Why is he shooting at us?
Destroying property of the crown, disturbing the king's peace, take your pick.
What do we do?
Naught else but to fight back. Sink the bastard.
Use the swivels on him, Captain.
English frigate! Oh, be betwattled, another one. Where in the bloody hell did she come from? Brace! Carry on, sailor. Not bad for your first voyage, eh, boy?
Now we best be getting back, or the old man'll have my guts for garters.
I got 'em! All of 'em! You get what I need, and I'll give 'em to you. Simple. You got a ship. Could find 'em all to boot.
Who is that man?
Him? Some old salt always on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave him be. Talk to him if you fancy, but be warned he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Aquila's here for you. If you should get a pang for the open sea, we'll be waiting. Now, I implore you to head up the hill before the old man comes out of retirement just for me.
And not even a goodbye before you left.
Sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for? Put them on. Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
The day the Templars cried. Bronze. Ooh, I got a new gun. Same gun that I had in the other part of the game. Beautiful.
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Local utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above? Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yep, read you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics. Perfect. I've got a nice, strong
signal. Turn it on. Running diagnostics. Wouldn't you have done that before I came out here? Picture looks great. Yeah, sure do. Good, strong signal. I should write this shit. Okay, what happened to the radar? Came from, apparently going to. Looks right. All of it. There you go. No, that's where you started, dumbass. Thought it was. Hope it holds. Clever. I like the use of that. They styled that out. I don't know about the giant V cutting the grill, but oh well, it works. I think I was supposed to stay up there. It's blocked. I can probably get under that. Nope. Couldn't have brought a flashlight.
Oh, don't hold still. It's a lovely view.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
Inside, outside, what's he doing? Not gonna tell me anything I need to know. Okay. Perfect. Did parachute work? Nope.
Just a heads up. There's no elevator access from here on out. You'll have to get up there the old-fashioned way.
I didn't take an elevator to begin with. Well, I guess, okay, never mind. Open the cargo elevator, yeah. Quit swinging. Anti-gravity.
Jesus.
Look on the bright side.
Wanna be
Just
Jedi?
security to worry about.
also bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively next.
Shut up, Sean.
Oh, for... Now what? Place game. Let me guess. That's how I got in here. Nope.
Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
Joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
Which crane? It's not a crane. Some kind of cutting arm. How the hell do we get over there? That way. Don't suppose I could just spider up that column. Oh, it's a concrete pour snorkel. Got it. Over to Blinky. Hooah. Don't use the ladder on the inside. Up you go. Take a breather. The metal is cold.
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building. Now, open your chute now.
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected, but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you've got to the counter. Oh!
Elevator worked in that building. Chris Cross is the trophy, bronze.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. It doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
We thought we could be saved. We sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not. If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. to replicate them on a scale the size of a world. We lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favor?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. Be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer, and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More? Might we change the consensus and will the thread away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse. Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First, we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking, and instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Good luck, Desmond.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I must determine. For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop them.
Connor! Spare a moment.
Of course.
Have a look.
What is it?
A Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Xiao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Ganondogo.
Yes, my friend.
What brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He is called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale? This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Did it load wrong? Am I allowed to see anything? I think it loaded wrong. What the fuck? What the fuck? Thwack, what did you do? Hell if I know. Won't let me see. Try this shit again. And probably skip the entire cutscene. God, he's ugly.
Come on, lad. No time like the present. Take the helm.
What the fuck? Put me back where the motherfucker I fucking was. Fucking goddamn autosave, autosave, autosave. How about 2 fucking files? You know, so I can go back 5 minutes, then 2.5 hours.
Come on, lad. No time like.
Oh, shut your fucking mouth.
Come on. She won't bite.
Half sail.
Ha! The killer flies again. Do you feel it, lad? Set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll find our guns and officers there. She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. And the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like. Wind looks to be shifting. Stay alert, Connor. Gusty winds can be difficult to manage. Now, take us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hull. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then. Mind those other vessels! Hold your tack to keep your right of way! Cottages! We're close! Drop anchor. We'll go ashore, buy our guns, and find our officers.
What the bloody hell was that about?
The older man is a Templar. Who was he with?
Templar? The young buck was Nicholas Biddle. Nobody. Sails before the mast. Midshipman for the Crown.
Are the guns ready?
Aye, but we won't jump in over our heads. We'll find a suitable target and show you how they work. We've fitted her with a modest amount of guns to start, but rest assured there's ample room to add more should you feel the need.
Looks like a British frigate with half seas over. Should do nicely for a spotted target practice. Bring around broadside, and when all guns are on target, call fire.
Round shot for a start.
Well done, boy! Now, aim all guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible.
Some old powder in there.
Good! Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky.
Not bad for a spot, Captain.
You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah, getting a taste for the open sea, are we? We'll make a jack tar out of you yet. Now, we should be getting back. The old man is like to have my hide for keeping you out so long.
Why is he shooting at us?
Destroying property of the Crown, disturbing the King's peace, take your pick.
What do we do?
Naught else but to fight back. Sink the bastard!
Use the swivels on him, Captain.
English frigate! I'll be betwattled, another one. Where in the bloody hell did she come from?
Carry on, sailor. Not bad for your first voyage, boy. Now we best be getting back, or the old man'll have my guts for garters.
utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
Oh, no, hold still. It's a lovely view.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
Up. There's no elevator access from here on out. You'll have to get up there the old-fashioned way. Jesus. Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean. Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building. Now, open your chute.
So I miss a big chunk of the fucking... beautiful. Beautiful. Fuck me out of the goddamn introduction because the fucking game didn't goddamn load correctly. So where did I stick this fucking hatchet? Up his ass? Complained about where I stuck it. Couldn't find a tree? So where the fuck bury the hatchet? Fuck it. Yeah, 2 hours, that's enough. AC3 remastered, which is yeah, tenuous at best. They shined it up. They made the leaves pretty. That's about it. Never played it, but that's as far as I can tell the only freaking thing they improved on it, the gloss. Quiet, dignity, and grace, like, hate, share, scribe, comment if you need to. Links for things where I keep the linky stuff. Notification bell because reasons. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Bye. Maybe next time it'll actually load what the hell is going on. Don't hold my breath.